Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you all are having a great day so far. We are in for some more Enshrouded. Looking forward to seeing some more of this new environment with these updates, the new crafting that we have, and seeing what else there is to explore. There's been all sorts of new stuff already, and the environment looks great. Subtle changes, but very, very good. Hope you all are enjoying the game if you have been playing. And if you haven't played, highly, highly recommend. This is one of my definitely top 3 games that I love playing and have spent a lot of time in. So yeah, looking forward to playing some more, hanging out with you guys in chat. I always have fun with the random conversations that come up. If you are available to play, please hop in. We have got to get rid of this fell curse. Hopefully we can find some, is our dog stuck under the stairs again, or is he just sleeping under there? I know that's the cat. It's got a bed. I don't know what it's whining about. Got to get rid of this curse. Everybody watching the stream replays later, thank you so much. I do appreciate you guys. Your views and your support are awesome. It means the world to me. Please like, subscribe to that YouTube channel over there, and the more support I get, both there and here on Twitch, the more support I get, the more I can do this for you guys. So looking forward. We are really close to our next goal of 400 followers. When we reach that goal, I will do another stream in costume for whichever game you guys decide. So leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see me play in costume. And we will do that as soon as we reach that goal. Hey, Shadow. Welcome in. All right. We need to figure out what it is that we're doing. I know the barber would like us to find some things for him. We need to gather some more, see if we can find some more gems for our weapons. There's also the dye table that we can craft. Nope, that's just the building blocks. Let's see if we can figure out. Nope, that's not that. Okay.
Come back anytime.
Yep, I know. I want to say it was either the farmer or the hunter when it popped up as a new craftable. Nope, might have been the hunter. Repair kit. Critter glands, not just critter bits anymore. It's the tanning station. Either we haven't found it yet, which is entirely possible. Hello, Kai, how are you? Or it's somewhere else. Let's check all of the crafters here real quick. I imagine it's going to take us a little bit to find the new crafting stations. Several. His crafting is just the editing of that. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Silver. We'll have to build a salon for our barber. Some new fences, which are always nice. Okay.
One block at a time.
Alright, let's go see if we can kill some fell things and try and get rid of this curse. I mean, these guys technically aren't in the shroud, even though it is shrouded over here. Would be interesting if this is where we end up getting those fresh spores this time. Hello, Emmonies. Nope, just regular spores. Did you have any fun meetings today, Kai? Nope. Nothing over here. Fun. Fun in quotes. Oh, that's our building. That's the other side of our building. Okay. You have your product move tonight, so you'll be busy. Alright. Well, I've tried to look. I looked up a couple of things, and it was unclear about where to find those fresh shroud spores for the antidote for the. I keep calling it the antidote, and it's really not. It's the cleansing tonic. So, is it morning already? I definitely feel like the night is shorter than it was before. Which is going to be... Okay, good. I'm glad it's not just me. Because, yeah, the sun was setting as I logged in. So... Which is going to prove frustrating now that there are things that you can only do at night. There's certain plants that you can only get at night, certain creatures. So yeah, that's... I'm going to have to look at the settings and see if we can adjust that just to see, because it is definitely disproportionately short. Or it may fix itself in the next patch. So we'll give them a little bit to see. Is this a new page or just one I didn't read? Never thought I'd see the sunset on this side of the Pillars of Creation again. The eventide was brighter when I was young. A vibrant haze of lavender or grape, a mix of tangerine and marigold, a florid blush before dark, now gray. I pray the ancients protect the northern caravan with their glory and light. Yeah, I think this is previous lore that I just actually, that I missed reading with this character. Oh, my backpack's full, of course it is. The day does feel like, yeah, it's unbalanced now. It felt more balanced before. We'll see what they do with it. Our cats need food. I need to empty my backpack. We've got a bunch of new question marks to go explore and go find the barber's hair dye and all of that, so... We'll see what we can... Nope. We'll see what we can do. Nope. I keep hitting the wrong buttons for... the crap, for this sorting. Let's see. These are petals, so the shroud petals should go in here with the shroud stuff. Okay. We can delete those. We can delete those. We have collectibles. Go in there. I think our essence can go in here with our runes. I have bricks, I have arrows, I have armor. Let's get rid of that. Let's salvage that. We've got those, we'll salvage those. We can put that away. We always carry a spare axe. Those arrows can all be put away. Legendary runes can go in there. Yeah, those can get put away too. That's not what I wanted. And yeah, the skull summoning vessels aren't in there, but that's fine. That'll do. Ah, there were arrows in here. That's fine. Keep carrying around these shroud potions because I'm going to need them. We'll just eat that so it's out of our inventory. Bricks. Where are bricks? There's really not a lot of rhyme or reason to to our storage right now. At one point, it was organized. Now she wants to talk to us.
What a nice surprise!
Oh, this is new. Glimmer tea. There's a lot of new recipes that give you shroud protection, which is nice. Which is very, very nice. Okay.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, wait. Cats need food.
Every bit
Goats need food. All of the animal husbandry.
glad to
I love how the baby goats can be upgraded to adults. It makes me happy. I forgot to split it. Oh well. It's fine. Alright, let's go. See what all is up here. To gaze into the void. Interesting. It's not actually listed as a thing. We're gonna go up here and see what we can do. You're gonna try to grind out more V-Rising before then? Yeah. That's another one that has had some really, really nice updates with this last one. It just came out super close together. I came up here without any heat. Yep. Well, we'll see how much I freeze. Hephaestus, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Always good to see you. To take this before we drop down into the shroud. Location is still below. Farther down. Forgotten Tomb. Nice. You're okay. I am doing well, thank you. What do we have? Spiders or skeletons? I'm gonna go with skeletons. This tomb is dedicated to all who passed without a family to bury them, lost souls of unknown names, untold stories, unsigned wills, elders who've turned to dust, leaving only ash where there should be splendor and wisdom, wanderers with no friends to sing their praises or dry their tears, children whose breaths were taken away before their laughter could light up the sky. We sear their initials into our minds, branding ourselves in their stead. We carry their burden on our backs, battered and beaten. We remember those who are lost, reliving the sorrows of the past, reverberating pain of a healing wound, to burst open anew, relapse and drown in the gloom every blue moon. The memories are painful, but we carry them in our hearts evermore, for no pain burns brighter than fading to black. I love the lore in this game and just the things that there are to read. It pleases me greatly. It's just overgrown. It's a coffin, but it's overgrown. Nice. Okay. up close and personal. Tight quarters. Super tight quarters. Here we go. Gem of cold composure. Nice. Yeah. Kill the spawner. Oh, that's nasty. Thank you for the healing. I do like that new enemy. It's really cool. Creepy, but cool. Alright. Not this way. They've the thing that the stuff that they've added to the environment, so good. Come on, there you go. Ow. Oh, look at that chest. That's fancy. I want to be able to make that. I want to be able to make that chest. Alright, we've added a couple of new locations to our map, but... Shroud Player. Tendril of the Abyss. This way. Since you need 50 of these things to do anything with the gems, I'm all over the collection. Alright. Who's shooting at us? Is there somebody else over there? There is. Get behind him. There we go. Alright. A lot of this looks very familiar. Like, it isn't a lot of differentiation between spots. Let's be careful and not... There's a hole in the floor right there. Damn. There was definitely a hole in the floor. be back momentarily. Let's try that again. Now there's a shadow. The question is, where to get back to my body? Avoid the hole in the floor. Got it. Oh, there I am. I can hear it. Oh, goodness. Is that what we were down here after? Oh, no, that was just okay. That's a timer. Can't tell if that's Deadly Shroud or not. Fuck. It's so unforgiving. Shroud vines, nice. There's one over there. One more. Beautiful. You weren't happy with your base in Valheim, so you're starting over. Like, starting over build-wise or starting over game-wise? That's pretty intense if you're starting over game-wise just because you don't like your build. Look out. Alright. What did, Shroud adhesive. Nice, okay. Fell confusion pheromones. Nifty. Ah, you can plant them in your seedbed. Nice. Ow. What the? Are there spurts of Deadly Shroud? Oh. There was nothing there when I walked by. Thank you. I did the silly thing where I walked off without food. You'd think I'd know better. You're building a giant castle on a mountain. Nice. I'm following you because I am very, very lost at this point. Many hands outstretched, grasping, clutching, clawing, at meaning, at remembrance, at everything, at nothingness. Something down here. Anything that way? I see something down here. Are you crazy, or did the patch notes they said it more visually obvious where Deadly Shroud was? You haven't noticed any difference? The Deadly Shroud is definitely deadlier. It seems brighter. A brighter red. But as far as where the barrier itself is, it's still slightly difficult to tell. But I did see that in the notes that they made it more visually obvious. Which it could just mean that they made it brighter, which is fine. Ow. I'm under a minute. Or under 2 minutes. Ow. I have got to get rid of this curse. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna end up dying again and you'll have to revive me, Shadow. Because I'm under a minute of shroud time. We're gonna have to cheat the system on this one. Ugh. There wasn't Deadly Shroud right there, was there? It's not annoying at all. Welcome into chat, by the way. Marley Moose, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. And like I said, I expected to die anyway because my timer was almost gone, but I think in trying to make it more obvious. Oops. My ice just fell off my knee again. You don't realize how hard it is to balance an ice pack on your knee while you're sitting at a desk. Thank you. Fuck. Well, what the... Yeah. Where'd you go? There you go. Oof. Okay, that's uncomfortable. All right. Let's see if we can make our way out. Yeah. Glowy coffin. Crystal water staff. Glowy coffin usually means the end of the line. I didn't have like an actual quest to follow, so unsure. Fuck me. Hit my head. Ouch. What would I do without you, Shadow? There we go. Beautiful. Well, I can walk upstairs. There we go. Oh, gosh. Out of the shroud, out of the shroud. I've got like 40 seconds. They definitely made it harder to cheat the system. You may have to come get me. Nope, not that way. Where's the road? Not that way. Is there a path up somewhere? Not that I can do it in 19 seconds. Nope. They made it harder to jump, to bunny hop this. Nope. I will be dying right here. Okay. Thank you. You can do it. There we go. There we go. And we're up. Come Come on. There you go. Back to base. Found a peak where I could get up out of the shroud. Alright. There are a couple of new recipes. I just don't remember what they were. Easy way to do this, you know, to tell what recipes are new. Except it doesn't like to leave those off every time you log in. These pots are new. Not from, just from the update, not from doing what we were just doing. They added ingredients. They didn't necessarily add new armor. They just added ingredients. Kind of not sure how I feel about that. Invisible barrier. The Enshrouded Cyclops. Drop their eyes.
I found 2 spores.
Okay.
Yeah. That you need for your
Oh,
antidote thing.
the cleansing. Okay, cool.
Never force it.
No.
Just get a bigger hammer.
They
Right.
might be around like the random boards that you see at night.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of where I saw in the things that I was reading that they were supposed to be. I just hadn't, none of them had popped up. So, I mean, if it's like a random spawn thing, just frustrating.
Yeah. But the crappy part is too that it's like you're only getting one at a time from them.
Yeah. You need 2 for each tonic.
Oh, okay, that's not bad then here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Just have to hit those every time you see them just so that you have a supply of things. Alright. Maybe it was the blacksmith that had a new recipe pop up. Stool. I don't know.
Get 'em.
Go get him for sure. You just died the same way I did. Going through a shroud lair, random bit of covered but not uncovered red ground. Yeah. It must have been like just the vapors. The vapors got me. Backpack. Carl, hello, how are you? Welcome in. That's all I wanted. Gem of Cold Composure. Legendary gem level 28. Minus 30% movement speed. That's rough.
I don't know if that's ours or the enemies when they get hit by it. That's
Oh, good point.
yeah.
Good point. That's a nice gem, though.
They should be more clear on that portion.
Yeah. When I see movement speed, I automatically think it's, detrimental to my character. So used to it being that way. Is that archaic essence level 33 level the essence also has different levels. Nice. Okay. Very cool. Spells are in here. I need a chest specifically for gems. Do we still have an empty chest? All of these things and none of them are empty anymore. We may be hoarders. There we go, there's an empty one. Shroud adhesive can go in there. You can finally craft silver weapons on V-Rising. Took forever. It definitely takes a minute to get there. I wish there was more time in the day for me to play games. Because between this and V-Rising, you know where I would spend my life. Let's get some actual food in my backpack because I am... At least it's not as detrimental as Valheim when you don't have food. Let's see, what do we have here? Short time, signal recharge. I'm gonna have to cook some things. Let's see.
Is there the box? I think one of the non-sharing boxes or whatever should have a lot of food in it.
It's got some. It's got some healing food, frost-resistant stuff. Not a lot of... It's got the beef stew. A lot of healing food, unless there's another one. Nope. Nope. And books. Okay. That's fine. Resistance. What are we missing? Forest beets. Apparently we need to plant some beets. And some mushrooms.
Stay safe, friend.
Why did it... Oh, flour. We need flour too, okay.
Good luck.
Where do we put the grinder? Nothing at that one. I'm not sure if the cat is stuck under the stairs. Visually, it shouldn't be, but whatever. There we go. And wheat. Okay. We also need to plant some wheat. Unless this is what we've got right here. There we go. Somebody thought ahead. Get some flour going here. We're gonna need it. Just put it all in there. Don't have any bone meal either? Really? Gonna need another grinder. Those are magic chests, those should be fine. Nope, we have bone meal. These are not magic chests. Yes, they are. Okay. Only the sum of the crafting works. Ow. Oh, jeez. The garden soil looks a little more plastic than it used to, though. Made a lot of good visual upgrades, but yeah, this dirt looks a little more plastic. That dog better not be doing what I thought it was doing. Get out of the garden. Shoot. Apparently we didn't have any wolfsbane in there. Weird. Oh, because these are all seedlings, that's why. Alright. Okay. There it is. There we go. We are finally uncursed. Beautiful. I feel much better now. Bring the barber some spiced tea. Gardening in Enshrouded makes life easier. So you don't have to go out and explore and find all of the ingredients you need. You can have them at your base. So in the sense of making your life easier, yes, it is important. But you can absolutely play the game without doing it. It'll just take longer. Okay. He wants spiced tea. Yes, I brought you spiced tea. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but sure. That's weird. Might be broken.
Back soon.
Right, yeah, so how would you take this tea? Let's do something silly like build him a little table. That table's bigger than I want. There we go.
Got a good eye for you.
And also need to be able to put the tea down on the thing.
Anything else?
Alchemist? Alchemist. Pirate, hello, how are you? Welcome in. I am good. I'm very good. Here's the coloring station. We can make that. Let's make that and set it down. Shroud Nexus. Highly concentrated shroud energy bundled in a pulsating core.
Glad to help.
Crap.
Glad to help.
I can't remember who has the little trays to set things down on. I thought it was the carpenter.
Was it the farmhand lady?
Maybe. I just looked. Did I miss it? I did miss it. Right in front of my face. Thank you. do this the hard way. Put it right next to him. Too close. There, you have tea now. He wants tea. And the quest is to give him tea, but it won't do the thing. It's fine. Now, go set this down. Let's see if we have space up here. Not really. That's fine. Just make a second level. Let's grab some of stone here. You're just okay? Not good? Not great? Not spectacular? It's because you're not playing Enshrouded. That is not what I want. Turn snapping off. There we go. And we have made some adjustments to the building here. There we go. Oh, sorry, kitty cat. Okay. Yeah, it feels like they made just a little bit of an adjustment to the building. It's not quite as smooth as it was. Nothing major. Oops. Alright. Alright. Colorize items. Nice. Produce pallets. Okay, so here's where make all of that. City and dust. Shroud vapor. Granite. Okay. It's not just dirt, it's Springland's dirt, as opposed to... Makes me wonder if they named the others. Nice. Okay. Very cool. You did a few hours of this game and did not like it. It's not for you. Ah, at least you tried it. I suppose. Still gonna keep giving you grief about it. Alright. Looks like we need to do some more wandering around at night. You know, if it ever becomes night again. Well, let's go over to Fort Kelvin then and find his silo. You're hungry? Did I bring snacks? Yes. I have game snacks. I have a meat wrap. There you go. You can have a meat wrap. Let's drop this stuff off and go explore Fort Kelvin and see what we can find over there and at night. Where's our box of books? Straw? Straw's down there. There we go. Put that in there. That's where that goes. And the box. There we go. Beautiful. Pixel food is so underwhelming. So sorry. I mean, I ate all the homemade enchiladas that I had left over, so I can't share those this time. You just weren't quick enough in asking. Fighting the V-Bloods 5 levels down is fun. Yeah. It's nice going backwards, but, you know. Fort Kelvin is over here. I mean, they were my homemade enchiladas, which are really good. I made both steak and chicken this time. I did just chicken last time. They're both very good. Yeah. Sounds very yummy. Let's see. What other snacks do I have laying around? I have nothing at my desk at the moment. It's more of a question of what do I have that you will eat. Potato chips. Maybe. I went a little heavy on the junk food the last time I went to the store. I usually do pretty good, but every once in a while. Actually, right now, you know what I'm craving right now? I am craving pistachios. I would love some pistachios right now. Of course you could gnaw on the desk. It's made out of wood. If it doesn't break your teeth, it's edible, right? You can't progress further or gear up until you fill these bosses. So you're fighting at a disadvantage. Yeah. You hit those spots every once in a while where you're as high as you can go until you kill something, but trying to kill them is quite the challenge. Oh. Call leader, hello, hi, welcome into chat. Good to have you. Let's go this way. Who is chucking bombs at me? Ah, do we have stalkers in the... It's always good to have people who know each other. Definitely growing. What did I see? Oh, just plant paper. Okay. Just here for the drops. Yeah. That's fine. We do appreciate it. Appreciate even more if drop a follow. Little self-promotion never hurts, right? Yeah, sometimes it's scary to think how long we've, how long you've known somebody. Okay. That glide point was farther away than I thought. We'll get there. It's just coincidence to run into someone. Thank you so much for the follow. Do appreciate it. We are one more closer to our next goal. I don't want to go through the sewers. Let's... I was hoping I had enough room to do that. Kill the shaman, kill the shaman. Ah, fancy meeting you here. Hello, hello. Krieger, how are you? Got the news of the new update? Yes. New update, it looks spectacular. Lots of fun new things they've added, new ingredients, new things to loot from the enemies. Back this way? Alright. Oh. Fancy. I like it. Quest completed. Is there something to read downstairs?
Up top, up top.
Up top? Okay.
There's a grappling hook back inside the house here.
Ah, there it is. Always look up. And get at the right angle so we don't whack our heads. I was in close proximity when you read it, so... Ah, there it is. My new clients are uneasy. They hide their horror with pungent cologne, barely masking the underlying stench of sweat. None revealed why. Only an older lady with gray hair carelessly fallen into her kind face would dare to name what they all feared. A tremble in the earth they feel at night keeps them awake. They've reported it to Pike's Mead Reach, but to no avail. As a son of the glorious capital myself, I admit I've never heard the story either. Acknowledging it beyond a report would set their fears in stone, so most prefer to remain silent. In my deep slumber, the unnerving sounds don't reach me. Still, I am restless. The light from my dreams burns brighter here. I've closed the salon for a few days to recover, and I've spent my time mixing pigments. The red dye I've concocted glistens in the sun like fresh blood. I hope it's not a bad omen. Did the stars call me here to suffer different carnage more to their liking? Pretty dark for as chipper as he seems to be. Alright, was that all of that? We just had to find it. I wonder if it'll let us give him the tea now. Let's go find out. Waiting for the shaders. Yep, exactly. That's a sit there and twiddle your thumbs for a few minutes while it does its thing. I'm gonna pick up this tea and have it in my inventory so that if he decides he wants to take it.
One haircut at a time.
Learned how to mix red pigments. Yes. So reliable, courageous, and handsome. I'd look great as a redhead. I would, actually. I do. I miss having red hair. Lately I've been in love with the word indigo. Blue brilliance, oceanic ostentatiousness. I reckon I could make blue hair dye if you had a little inspiration.
Oh,
And the eye color.
yo.
Okay.
Get a cuts, gain a new perspective. Looking sharp.
Okay. I don't know what to do about the tea thing. Maybe it's broken.
Maybe. Like the Cyclops one?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. We'll keep the tea here just in case it decides to fix itself. It's kitty cat begging for attention. What's an indigo plant? I wonder if giving him the plant will work. If the tea doesn't work. I did, Rock Hitter. I did manage to heal myself. Shadow was able to find some of the spores that we needed for the cure and was kind enough to share them. Yep. Nope, the indigo plant doesn't work either. Alright, well. Okay then. We'll give them some there's always some kinks and some things to work out when they do an update. And give a lot of grace. Well, let's go see what we can find at night now. I hate Pike's Mead. I don't hate it, it's just one of my least favorite locations in the game. Let's go see what these things are. Must explore all question marks.
Yes.
You always like walking around Fallout 4 with incurable diseases. Yeah, I may or may not be mutated a bit in 76 quite often.
Over here supposedly is where the next quest is.
Oh, up in Pikes Mead.
Yeah.
New outlook on life. Alright. Let's go do that. Nope, you were able to maintain your save, and the update incorporated the all the previous stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot she was over here. She doesn't have a house, but she's over here. I don't know who put her over here, but... That sounded ominous. Ah, more gloomberries. This is also new, isn't it? Sorry, distracted. Is it down in this pit of Shroud?
Oh, this does look new.
Yeah.
Time to go explore. Oh, no, it's a wall.
Is it a wall?
No, I don't have any bombs or my pickaxe. I think I accidentally deleted my pickaxe.
Oh, whoops. The most important thing in this game.
Probably not.
Looks like a dead end. Alright. It does look like just a mine. Okay. I totally don't mind restarting games like this, so it doesn't bother me when an update does cause a wipe and you have to start over, like we did with V-Rising.
Oh, here. Here's how they look like if you ever wonder up ahead. The fresh spores. See that little thing in the center that's glowing? That's the spore.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Definitely. Beautiful. Lovely. Hello, squirrel. How are you? It is. It has made it a beautiful, beautiful game. I mean, it was gorgeous before, but now it's even better. Oh, landed right in the mud. Of course we did. Hello, spitting pigs. I always find it hilarious that these pigs spit.
I'm just surprised they didn't throw a mod to make sounds whenever they do that.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I do like the bright blue color.
I think it's on top.
Is that a...
Just scroll up here
Yeah.
along with the chest.
Couldn't tell if there was something down there or not. Come on. Really? It does
Yeah.
not want to grab onto the climbing wall. I'll just climb up this way. Or not.
Guess you could come back over here where there's a staircase. Yeah.
And then jump across. There we go. Ask questions only when you can handle the answers. That's that truth. When we were brought here to dig, the task was clear as day, despite the blueprints for our build arriving in stages and without annotations. I've never worked in construction as a surveyor without knowing the architect until now. I did not inquire into their identity, since many architects prefer solitude, and some don't want their name attached to something distasteful, say a dungeon for prisoners of war. Even dungeons have sick bays, whatever we are building does not. But we were assigned many nurses instructed to archive any unusual incidents and symptoms. I've since learned why. More workers are falling victim to strange accidents, so we've transformed the storage unit below to a temporary infirmary. I can keep quiet about a lot of things. I know my place. But when breaching an enshrouded cavern and being told to continue onward, it's impossible to keep the workers from asking questions. What are we building? What are we reaching towards? I cannot answer, but whatever it is, it captures and imprisons the minds of my workers worse than any dungeon could.
Alright. Down below.
Let's make this the active quest. That would be helpful. There we go.
Oh crap.
There it is. The wraiths always have legendary runes on them. Curiosity is the spiral's start. It's an alluring tunnel, a cave, a mouth wide open. It's a warm and enveloping darkness that promises a sacred inner light. Mankind is but children, young to the earth, fresh-faced and naive, eager to explore. We are moths to a blue flame, drawn to go in. We strut where we should walk and tower when we ought to crawl. Whoever allowed us to breach the darkness, to travel in and downwards evermore, a never-ending spiral slick with liquid shadow, down, a tiny splinter of time and matter sliding into the belly of a beast. I see this again and again and again. Sometimes I am the child, blissfully ignorant until the end. Other times I am the darkness, greedy and waiting, observing the still waters from below. The silent predator crowded in invisible bodies at the bottom of a sunless sea, calm and so far away. Again and again and again.
Wolf the Raven.
No Enterprise logo on this one. Though, I need to pull that out. I haven't worn that one in a while.
Oh.
I do have another one. More. He left lots of notes. Good grief. How long does it normally take for the shaders to update? I think it took mine 15 minutes or so.
Yeah. 50 minutes if you're not in game. Longer if you are in game.
Yeah. I made sure that I wasn't in game when it was doing it. The spiral pulls inwards, winding down. Unknowable configuration, each curve more twisted than the last. A corkscrew slowly digging into flesh, a snake eating the world and devouring itself until it can feast no longer. Again and again and again, until the world forgets, for it leaves no trace of itself but a lingering allure. The pressure mounts as I travel below. A world that is no longer mine towers above me, suffocates me, pushes me down. I press my hand against the walls of the spiral so I don't lose myself in the descent. Its sides are moist and glistening. It twists more with every turn, uneven, irregular, and mangled around itself. It leads me ever downwards. The deeper I dive, the more I understand its rhythm, its fleshy breathing, vibrating. It becomes alive at depth. So creepy and so cool. Love it. Too much pleasure in the darkness.
Staircase.
Takes 70 years. It's been 84 years. Yeah. Trying.
You know what? I don't think I want to climb all these, so I'm just gonna leap over the ledge.
Oh gosh. All right. Let's get brave.
Oh, I died.
Yeah. It's deadly shroud down here. How about that?
I
So
didn't see any of it.
the shroud is definitely not so obvious down there. That's been great. Oh no, it doesn't sound weird at all. I enjoy reading these things out loud because I enjoy the imagery that it creates. So, not weird at all. I don't mind. I can read to a kindergarten class before nap time. It's like going to D&D night and listening to the Dungeon Master tell a story. Right, exactly. Exactly. All right, well, we have to go get our bodies back.
Yes. Boosh.
Parts of the deadly seem way harder to see now. Yeah, that was definitely harder. Why does the road just drop off right here?
I don't
Like,
know.
what? Oh my gosh. You can only stand me for about an hour, then you fall asleep. I guess that's fair. Um, let's see. I think I went down farther than I meant to. Or I went somewhere weird. Oh, I'm getting shot. Accidentally found more lore. Flint Carter patient data archived report NRA 53 construction worker Maelstrom construction site imbalance of humors with abnormal amounts of yellow bile result choleric claims he was enamored by illusionary glow when hauling bricks. The brightness overtook him and made him lose control over his bodily functions. Dropped bricks over the railing, critically injuring 2 foremen. Flint was unresponsive at first due to uncontrollable convulsions. Received a cut in rations. No muscle spasms were observed. Rhythmic twitching of the left eye, uncharacteristically bright blue. Patient exclaimed the brightness returned during a checkup and convulsed multiple times after. Patient leaked yellow bile from orifices. So pleasant. So pleasant. Also, hello, Angry Viking. Tony Tong's patient data. Transfer request is pending. Ruptured disc and back pain. Sharp ache while descending the stairs to the lower level of the dig site. Fell 2 flights, sustaining a broken rib and multiple other injuries. Patient refused to open his eyes until about 48 hours after the fall. Dismissed from work to allow for immediate and total bed rest. Okay, before we get distracted,
Yes, your body.
bodies. Way to leave me hanging off an edge here.
It's not my fault the shroud still looks blue instead of
I know,
red.
right? It is. You cannot tell. Usually there's at least a little bit of red, like at the bottom or on the edges or something, to give you a clue.
I would have hoped the whole thing was red, and then as I got down there, I was like, huh, it looks like a boss room.
Well, I'll have to get down there eventually. This way, I guess. My cursed sense of direction here. Walker. Construction worker, I assume. Patient would not say his medical history. Constant catatonic state. Hallucinations, schizophrenia. Spent 2 hours tracing the shape of a spiral on the wall facing away from me. Unnaturally bright blue. Patient disappeared after you went to fetch a nurse. Alright. Is that it?
I think that's it here. This room.
Alright then. Glad you're doing well. You're doing good. We are having lots of fun in this new, with these new areas and new things to read. You know, and jumping off to our death. Chris, hello, how are you? Page into where we're running. I'm gonna let you know have you let me know it's safe before I jump down and follow you.
Oh, I'm going back to where there was still the grapple anchor point.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if there's that, then there's obviously got to be more below somewhere.
Oops. I think I spun around too far.
Oh crap. For some reason it's Deadly Shroud.
Okay then. That's the limit of where we can go for this one. Got it. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I gotta run. Okay.
Yeah. Those tiny little spots at the top of towers. Lifesaver.
3 seconds left.
It's like one hit point in a prayer, 3 seconds in a prayer. That's definitely a thing. You just got up. Not sure you're awake, but at least you're up. Yeah, being upright, that's good enough, right?
Well, to the next quest, the memories.
I guess.
Nearby the Western Ancient Spire.
Barbara's memories, okay. Yeah.
So, TP from just right here, pretty much.
Yeah. Goodness. First time we had that happen. There are new quests. All sorts of new quests, new question marks. I'm neurotic about clearing question marks. So the majority of these new question marks are new places, new points of interest, new quests. So looks like there's new crafters. Right now we're working on the barber stuff. So it's all sorts of fun. Your wife just dropped by the den and asked who the girl is you're listening to. I promise I don't get you in trouble. Alright, I'll check that after, squirrel. It's the spiral. Ow! I see it. A town of strangers. The recent influx of strangers unnerves both me and the workers. Even worse, it disrupts business. Leanne wrote to me about this incident she had at the riverbank. It's unsettling, no doubt, but I attempted to convince her to keep working. If no one dares to enter the muddy fields at night anymore, the business will sink deeper than a boot stuck in mud. I suppose we'll still have some gloomberries stored, but it's just a matter of time until they run out. What will we make our wine and marmalade with then? I wish Leanne had met other strangers instead. Their barber was odd, yes, spending much of his time atop the keep's towers, staring at the constellations above, but at least he wasn't deranged. If only she had met him by the shore instead, peacefully harvesting gloomberries at midnight, then I'd have a supplier. Then I'd still have a supplier. Yep. When your project is called a gloomberry, although gloomberry marmalade actually sounds kind of fun. Right. See if there's anything else before we go. Over there? Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Your shaders are finally done. Well, I guess that's that. I see something else glowing. Or is that the... Nope, that's just the thing. I kind of wish they made those a different color.
There is a green spot down there.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah. There you are.
shh.
Make myself some steps. Definitely made the bunny hopping a little less easy. Okay. Nice, nice.
Then there's a bigger
That one?
Yeah, by the tower.
Come on. There we go. Let's go this way. Tommy Knox is an 8% life leeching ring rare. I wouldn't say it's rare. I'd call it more uncommon. Because I found a few of them. It just depends on how much you go back and re-loot chests. The 6 is obviously more common than the 8. Whoops. That was a little clumsy. Overcompensated with my tree dodging. Ooh, that's shiny and new.
Drop core needed.
Conjure a fell arm enemy.
Is this for the new monsters?
Maybe?
Okay, I'm probably gonna throw a marker on here.
Yeah. So we should bring a shroud core over here and see what it does. But yeah, definitely, great marker.
Or will
Let's...
these get drop any shroud cores?
Here we go. It looks like from what when I was looking through the armor, they just added things like the tusks and the adhesive, the shroud adhesive to already existing armor recipes. I didn't look to see if maybe they have increased abilities now. I didn't compare all of the item
yeah,
info,
a lot of
but
stuff had like item reworks, like the backpack and things too. Okay, I'm not dead yet, so.
yeah. Whoops. Not the button I wanted. There must be another nest. Maybe. Let's keep going this way. There's another path, but to the left first. I saw something move. Lower or nope, it's just a timer thing. Okay. Yep. so many paths. Wonder if there's different ones that will drop the eye, or if it's just kind of a rare thing.
I think the eye specifically is only from the Cyclops.
No, there was another ingredient I saw that was from these things. It was an eye from these. Anyway, pretty sure that's what I saw. I could be wrong. I have no problem admitting when I am mistaken. Okay, so this looped around. Good to know. Alright. Guess that's this spot? It's red.
Deadly Shroud.
It is definitely red down there.
Still alive.
It. It also seems like there may be spurts that will get you as well, rather than just touching it. Because when I walked by that one entryway and died, I think that was what happened. The spores off of those shroud blobs is definitely increased damage as well. It didn't used to be that devastating. Okay, so that also circles back around. Got it.
I guess we already done everything we could here.
I think so.
That's
We know where to come harvest this stuff. Nice. It's I'm gonna grab one of these because there we go. It is nice that there's two, and that they expect you to play with friends. It didn't restore a lot of time though. I'm following you.
Nope, that goes back around.
Ow. dead bugs. Oh. Okay. Well, it's a little chaos among, bugs. Stop it. There you are. There we go.
Nice.
I may have held my breath during that. Please don't bump your head. Please don't bump your head. Please don't bump your head. You know. Alright. Turtle, hello. How are you? Good to see you.
Might have to run up against the wall and double jump.
There it is. It's finding the sweet spot. As I roll all the way down the hill again. I used to be so good at this. Out of pure necessity. I think they made the glide more sensitive too.
It kind of feels more sensitive.
There it is. There we go.
You might have to glide off the side over here and boost your way up
Boost up.
onto a cliff. Yeah. Nice.
Straight into a cemetery. Anything new off of skeletons? Nope, just bones and salt. Hey. My backpack is full. Delete that, delete that. Delete that. Salvage that. Yep, I read that a while ago. Alright. Let's see what's over here. loot goblin. Can't just leave bodies laying around.
Kinda can.
Kinda can't.
Oh, these ain't got anything special.
Just the usual. There should be nighttime only stuff now, though. Are those butterflies? Butterflies are new.
No, you caught them. Can you?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
No, I'm not kidding them.
Can you shoot? Can you... Yeah. They're just pretties. Alright, fine. It'd be perfect decoration for the house, though.
They would. Throw them in the gun.
Yeah, I know. My backpack's full. Alright.
Oh, caravan.
Nice, nice. Need to make food? What are you making us, pirate? Just a bow. But we could use the runes.
How about let's go grab a shroud core and see what that thing has in store.
Right? Yeah.
Sounds like it'll be fun.
It will be fun. I will take this ice pack on my knee. There we go. You have no idea what you're making for dinner? You need to see what the light creatures added to the fridge. Yeah. Let's open the fridge and see if there's anything magically new there. Come empty my pockets. What's the definition of insanity? Opening the fridge every 5 minutes to see if something magically appears?
Hey,
Oh, here you go. Here's some cores.
Okay, hang on. My pockets are full.
Oh, okay.
Empty everything out here. Rooms. There we go. The nails in there. Ah, see, so there is different dirt now. There's Revelwood dirt, there's Springlands dirt. Okay. I'm curious now if the, like when you lay pathways and stuff, using the different types of dirt will look different. That ought to be fun. I thought... wonder how many different levels of this essence there are. So far we have 3 different levels of archaic essence. It's very interesting. If you have to have the proper level of essence to use whatever gem you want to equip, to look more into it. I've only had the 1 gem, so.
I believe you need certain levels for whatever one, and that one's a little bit kind of annoying to find near the harder levels or higher levels.
Mm-hmm. Plants. There they are. Need to spread these chests out more. Okay. Back over there. You think I like it? I like all sorts of things. Hello, Archimedes. How are you? I am having a good day. Did lots of metal work at work today. Had a nice Viking playlist going, and then came home and played Enshrouded. Did I? I did. I forgot to replace my waypoint marker and probably just jumped off in the wrong direction.
No, you're good. I can make it for you.
There it is. The bright blue spot. Perfect.
Let's see what kind of chaos we here.
Alright. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh god.
Is that it?
That was severely disappointing. Alright, we got some legendary runes out of it. But yeah, that was... Wonder if there's a random chance to do like an actual fell boss?
I wonder if that might be like in the higher ones.
Possibly, yeah. This is a really low level spot, so. Have to find another one. Nifty. Yes, I do. I am very much enjoying the update.
Oh, no, don't fall.
Get some more mana back. I sometimes carry around a mana potion just for the sake of my gliding.
Oh, okay. If you reverse the other way instead of the direction I went, you can make it to a point ledge.
It's fine. I go the long way around. A little bit more. Come on. Watching the bars creep along till I can glide. You played for a few minutes last night. That's a lot of self-control, only playing for a few minutes.
There you go.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah. I forgot in here too that you don't need to wait for like Valheim to spam potions.
Yeah, the cooldown is nice to not have to worry about. Alright. Well, so much for that. I wonder if it'll respawn. I'm going to leave the marker there in case it respawns. Let's see. There's that question mark. since we're up here.
Yeah, we can go grab that.
Okay.
Okay, what's this?
Took a while to get through the shading. Yeah. Yep, it certainly did. And it's morning. They changed this a little bit. Yeah, they changed this wall because this used to be my path around to get the backside of. Not a lot, just a little. Wrong way. Yeah, probably gonna wanna. You're right, probably gonna wanna glide that.
Oh, okay, we gotta wait till nighttime.
Oh, is it a. Nice.
Yeah.
Fun, fun.
Oh, nice. Skill point.
That's cool. It's kind of the new version of the Shroud routes. Get a skill point for doing these. And of course the sun just rose, so it's gonna be forever.
That's okay. We got a marker of it now, so
Yep.
we can always go
Exactly.
explore the other points or continue with quests.
It doesn't? Okay, let's see. Alright, it does put a check mark on the ones that you've done. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Good stuff. Let's see. Where to next? Let's go for... Let's go for that one. Nuke Mech, thank you so much for the follow. Do appreciate it. We are very, very close to our next goal. .400 followers. And another costume stream as soon as we get there. So that will be fun. Once again, be sure to let me know what... Oh, this is going to be sketchy as... Well, I made it. That was almost a disaster. Be sure to let me know in comments or in the Discord or in chat what game you would like to see me play in costume once we reach that goal of 400. It was fun the first time we did it, so looking forward to doing it again. Come on, you can make it. I don't like that they fixed the bunny hopping. Invisible wall, look at that. almost had it. Oh, that's fine. There we go. Now we're up here where I want to be. Yep, we're getting there. We are growing quite nicely, and I do appreciate all of your guys' support. You guys have been absolutely spectacular. Right. I'm coming, slowly. Nice. Alright. Fossil. Gastropods. This way, maybe? No, that's a dead end. There's gotta be a path somewhere. Weird. Very interesting. Unless there's another hole on the surface somewhere to drop down into. Nothing? Yeah, it seems to think that the waypoint is down here, like underneath this, but did not see any further pathways. I mean, maybe? I don't have any bombs on me. Need to go make it. Oh wait, I have a spare pickaxe if you want it.
No. Sure, I can use it. Make things faster.
thinking all the new additional terrain is a bit much. It looks very good in natural. How is it a bit much? Too realistic? Potentially in the right area. Some forests are very difficult to go through. Do you keep running into trees while you're gliding? It's a gem forge, but the question is, where is it? It finally tagged.
Do we have to go from the outside where the mist is, maybe?
Maybe.
Yes, we do.
Of course we do. As you know. Alright. Should have known once it triggered as being a gem thing, it was going to be out here. Location below, you dig down. Location above. Yup. That's Enshrouded for you.
Oh, what's that? Another one of those boss thingies.
Yeah, how about that? See if it's anything less anticlimactic this time.
Let me just throw a marker on here. Just in case. Okay.
Nifty. You did dishes and food is now fooding on the stove. What kind of yummies is fooding on the stove? Alright. What do we have this time? See, there we go. See, that is what we were expecting the first time. Much better. I mean, it was still because we're in a low-level area, but, you know.
Crit scales.
Nice. Much better.
Yeah, that was a lot better.
We're not getting up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next?
A lot of course works.
Is it almost nighttime yet?
It looks like it's starting to fade a little bit here.
Head back to that sanctum.
Kind of looks like a hand as well.
Yeah. That was my first thought, is the spawn for the Plains boss in Valheim.
Darn yoker.
Alright.
think we could probably get up from, if you were to glide towards this direction, from the fingers.
Oh, come on. There we go. Almost miffed that. Nothing special, your version of ramen? Hey, I'll take it. Food doesn't have to be fancy all the time. Sometimes the simple things are the best. Hello, Daryl. How are you?
Oh, yeah. This little patch in the grass.
There's a patch up here.
Okay, nice.
Strawberries. Oh, no, I want strawberries. Fresh strawberries and some really good pistachios. Making myself hungry. Alright, let's, what do we think? It's still pretty, I'd say early afternoon. So, alright. I won't head over to that sanctum quite yet. Let's go for... Let's see. These don't look like they're in the shroud, so I'm curious what these are.
Okay. Looks like there's more cliff to go up, so maybe the ancient spire, the nomads.
Yeah, let's do that. Ramen pack, but homemade with your seasoning and chicken, super sweet corn, bella mushroom, salt, pepper, stuffs in soy sauce. Nice. Sounds good. They definitely made the Highlands a lot greener. I miss the brown.
I kinda don't. I like this new, more vibrant look they gave it. Makes it more lively looking.
I'm a desert girl at heart, so, you know.
There's always a further out east.
Yeah. I still have the Kindle wastes. It's okay.
Oh boy. You should come over here and take a look down at this abyssal hole.
Oh. Don't fall off, don't fall off, don't fall off. That looks fun. I like it.
Somehow I feel like we might have to go down there to get to where we need to.
That's where you build yourself an flame altar, and you build a platform over that so you can, you know, shoot down at them. And there's a rock there. Okay. What do we have here?
Waypoint reached. Yep.
Search this area. Location below. Yeah. Yep, I'm gonna go with it's down in the shroud.
that other one maybe. Whoa. It's a glowy green stuff with weird stuff in here. And oh my jeez. The tentacles.
Yeah. Whoops. Did not hit my glider in time. My timing was so off on that one. Wow. That's why I usually glide and dive. But I'm like, oh no, I can do it. I can just jump off. I'll be fine. Good.
You counted the roll over past 5.
Oh my gosh. Oh, tentacles. Yikes. Oh, as I jump my face right into them. Jeez. Yep. Beautiful. Enter King, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Sadly, you rushed and broke the egg before it hit the top. Good, maybe the yolk will actually be cooked then. It's funny that the bodies that they leave behind are the same for all of them. It's just a pile of dust and bones, even though it's a tentacle.
Yeah, I was really hoping it'd be more like the plants.
It's not too bad. My left-handedness is showing with how I like my eggs cooked. Yes, I like my yolks not runny. I'm sorry. That looks like a rift. Up on the wall right there.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. I want to go touch it. It's got to be something to move.
Oh.
We're gonna have to. How can we get up there?
Oh, there's a pathway over here.
There's a hole right there.
Squidward.
Right. Really? It didn't drop anything?
I think it did, it just probably was too far.
Rude. Okay. This is definitely something. Acidic mycelium. Nice. Does it hurt? It doesn't hurt. Okay. Forgotten Library at this. The color scheme. I'll do that one just because of its name. Okay, that should be enough to get started with any of the new recipes. I can't see it. This also glows a weird green. Let's see what this is. Nothing. Okay, it was just light. It looks so good down here. Love it.
Oh, there's something glowing. Shroud layer.
Held back by the shroud, what grows in the dark? I'm right here before the entrance, trying to will myself forward, pacing back and forth, but I just can't do it. As much as those glowing plants fascinate me, just as much as the dark does the dark terrify me. It's not just the dark, the air feels thick with something I can't name. Maybe I've stumbled into a shroud lair. I guess I'll never find out what it has to offer. Maybe someone braver than me will dare to enter. I guess we're being brave then. Don't fall down the hole. Ow. Looks extremely dangerous down there. Dead end.
Oh, looks like down below.
Yeah, there's... Okay. See if I can find a way besides... Yeah, this looks like this goes down. Rather than jumping down the hole. Yes, I've managed not to get cursed again. So far. Unfortunately, I just said it out loud. Have a good night at work, Chris. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. And... Oh. There we go. So much for that.
Far down.
Alright. Sit down and get a little bit of a rested bonus here real quick. Dinner break for you. Awesome. What are you having for dinner? We like talking about food. If you mention dinner, you must tell me what you're eating. Unfortunately, I have no pistachios, so I will not be eating pistachios later. I'll have to go to the store. Okay. It's also the only food I have. Alright. Let's see if we can make it back. It could be a minute before I find my way back there. I might have to settle for ice cream, which I do have. I have not finished it yet. Why does it look like Deadly Shroud? Partially because I'm facing the wrong way. I'm just waiting for it to tell me I'm in Deadly Shroud. No? Okay. Let's figure out how to get back there. There's a Vuga camp. This is not where we came from. We'll have to come up and around, I think. Trust me to do it the hard way a couple of times before I actually... That's not going to be a way up either. Yeah. It's fine. I'll have time to get my body back later. Because it's going to take me a while to figure out how to get back there. My lovely sense of direction. If there's anything important that you want to grab, like the essence, I think is probably the most important thing right now.
Oh yeah, you're on the complete opposite end.
Yeah. Because, yeah, okay, we had to come in through here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and redo this. Slow cooker pot roast and a tomato basil sauce. That sounds good. Fresh garlic bread. It is like, get a nice French loaf and make your own garlic butter. So good. It's fine. Typos are, you know, I can autocorrect. My brain has built-in autocorrect. Alright, let's try this again. Do you like your corn on the cob grilled or boiled?
On the cob.
I'm trying to decide. Thank you so much for the cheer, Turtle. Appreciate it. Trying to decide which one I necessarily like better. Whether I like it better grilled or boiled. Lots of butter and salt in the water when you make it. Okay, I need to keep going this way. Thank you. That's right, we went down. So I should be able to just not die this time. Nope, this way.
Here you are. My guiding light. A little much. So should be able to just glide out of the room.
Don't fall down the hole. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Down there. Alright. Thank you, Kai. Just can't resist, can you? Gotta lose the glasses for 5 minutes. In the last place that I died. You are awful. You are awful. What am I gonna do with you? Alright. Okay. Yeah, I made it this time. He knows. He knows I play better without my glasses. I swear I can't see. For anybody who hasn't experienced the me playing without my glasses on, I cannot see chat. I can't read it while I don't have my glasses on, so I will catch up as soon as I can put my glasses back on. As far as the game goes, at this particular moment, since we're in the Shroud, it's fairly dark. There's not a lot of contrast. So unless an enemy is moving or I can see their health bar, it is...
Ooh, loading chest in here.
I can see bright lights. I can see shiny things. I don't know what they are. My backpack is also full. If that's something important that we need to pick up. because I can't see what's in my backpack to throw things away.
Just more degradable stuff.
Okay.
Good thing you didn't go that way, because that is death.
Alright. In certain areas I can see more where there's more contrast, but it adds a very challenging element to the game. It looks very red and very deadly. Is there a safe spot?
Yeah, where I'm standing, if you see a blue glow,
Okay.
that is the safe spot.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Alright. Yep, I did not see that guy at all.
Watch out. There's a big mushroom.
Yep, I see it. I see the glow. And I can see the blue ring. Is that... Okay, that's a timer, not a...
You can...
Oops.
Oh,
Whoopsie. Oddly enough, sometimes I think I do play better without my glasses because I rely more on instinct than visual input. So, because I was thinking about that the other day and why sometimes I seem to do better blind.
big. Nothing special.
Hi, Velcro. Are you gonna come say hi? No? Okay. Thank you. That I can see. Not clearly, but...
Dead end.
Were you just healing bad guys?
No, I was just seeing if you could see that. Now that I do, I can find out where the bad guys are. Like right in front of us, there's a glitch. Get back here.
Alright, there's my 5 minutes. That's really hard to hear when with the headset on. I need to turn that up. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Oh, that was fun.
Oh,
Nice, Daryl.
oh, your backpack's full.
I can get rid of the rocks. There we go. Okay, what were you trying to give me? Ah, nice. Very nice.
Just hit this little crevice.
I do want to finish exploring this. We are coming up on the end of the stream, so as soon as we finish this, it will be we'll head back to base. Yep, there we go. Oops. There we go. So much nicer to not be cursed. That's so much shroud time.
Okay, so back in the circle. Still here. Okay, yeah, the circle's back around.
Okay, so is that everything?
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay, cool. You have to get really brave trying to explore these places now. I think they knew we were getting too comfortable in the shroud.
A little too comfortable. Yeah.
Alright. It is the cave that never ends. Have you watched The Descent?
The descent.
Just curious. I don't think it's a super well-known movie. It's not a great movie. It's about a group that gets lost in a cave and
Oh,
So-
is it a horror film?
yeah.
Okay. Was it the one where they go into like the sewers of Paris or whatever, the catacombs?
No, it's not that one.
Oh, okay. Wrong one then.
It's good. In the sense that it's just, scary, and it's in caves, which always adds an extra element. It's not just scary for being scary. It's,
Gives you claustrophobic.
yeah.
Headache.
That's what I like about a lot of horror films that are the ones that I enjoy, are because they're not scary for the sake of being scary. There's an actual purposeful element to them. So,
The psychological horror.
yeah, exactly. Just- the ending of it is good because you're not sure. It's one of those. Oh. Yeah, it just popped in my mind because we were going around in a cave. No, it doesn't smell like stinky troll feet. There's no trolls here.
Maybe one day.
They will migrate over here from Valheim just to torture me. Yeah, totally will. There's a lot of vampire movies too, but no, Descent isn't that one. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We have reached that time of the stream where we must say goodnight, unfortunately. Shadow, thank you so much for playing. I do appreciate it. It's always fun to have you.
It's always fun to join.
Yeah, it's a good time, good time. Everybody in chat, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for telling me about your food. Appreciate everybody that hung out for a while. And look forward to seeing you again. If you haven't joined the Discord, the link is in my bio. Don't forget to drop a follow so you get notified when I do go live next. I will be live every weeknight from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Variety of games. Enshrouded, obviously we had that update, so we've got to play that. V Rising had a big update, so we've been playing that again. And of course, we are working on Valheim as well, doing that on Friday nights and Saturday night. I tomorrow will either be V Rising or Enshrouded. It is so hard to pull me away from this game. But I want to try to do at least 2 days of each since I am limited on my time. So we think we'll do that. Keep an eye out for any updates in the Discord as well. You can watch any of the stream replays over on YouTube, Real Girl from Gallifrey. All of the early Enshrouded gameplay, both my solo world and multiplayer, all of the other games that I've played, the series that I've gone through. Saturday mornings are my series streams. I've played through Bioshock, played through Dishonored for the first time. I am now playing Assassin's Creed for the first time. So that has been a lot of fun. We finished up Assassin's Creed last weekend, and we will be going into Assassin's Creed 2 on Saturday morning, starting at 9 a.m. So looking forward to see how they smooth the gameplay out on that. Saturday afternoons is also our multiplayer stream, and we will be doing Valheim on Saturday afternoons as well. Thank you so much for hanging out. Do appreciate it. Everybody watching the stream replay later, thank you. You guys, I do appreciate you. Leave me your comments. I do want to hear from you guys. When you can't hang out with me live in chat, I still want to have your comments, your tips, your tricks, your opinions. Don't forget, we are very, very close to our next goal of 400 followers. We will be doing a costume stream. Let me know what you want to see me play. It can be a current game. It can be a previous game. I will gladly go back and play something else for you guys and get a costume put together for that. So just let me know, whether it's in Discord, in a comment, in chat. Just let me know. Hopefully we will see you all next time. Have a great rest of your night.